please. Or take a seat if you want to. You
What
can
if I
stand as
don't
well.
want
I'll
to?
be standing for this. Well, I'll be standing for this interview, so you can do what you would like. All right.
You know, the amount of times
date-
I've been arrested, this is probably the most nice interrogation room I've seen.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Psychologists
just
recommend it.
not handcuff me to the
Right.
table, or...
Well, I mean, you could try to run, but there is, again, people
Fair.
everywhere that know
I
your
get-
face, so I
that's
wouldn't
fair.
recommend it.
Put the gun down right
Today's
now!
date is May 9th, 2024. Current time is 17:53. I'm here with...
You're the cop, you're supposed to know anything.
Yeah.
I'm Nathan Palmer, my guy.
Nathan Palmer, or more accurately known as
Palmer, however you like to say it.
Palamas. Yes.
Nerds.
All right, Nathan. Today I just have a few questions for you for this interview reasons, and then we will be on our way.
To put me in
will-
jail.
Well, not exactly. In case this interview has to go to the DA, and then they will decide. Nathan, we're just gonna ask you some base questions. How old are you?
29.
29. Okay. And where do you originate from? Where are you originally from?
Mexico.
But you are a U.S. citizen, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
What
if
is
I
your
wasn't, I
relationship
wouldn't
with-
tell you that. Sorry, what?
Remind you, it is recording. What is your relationship with Jose Palamas?
Uncle.
It's your uncle? Do you know your uncle well, or no?
No, I just work for him for funsies.
So are you making meth and sending it to your uncle? Or...
That's what that was for, yeah.
So you admit that your uncle is selling meth, yes?
Technically, I did the selling too. He just made sure it was up to his standard for his business.
So you work for a business chain, sort of family-owned, if you will.
I guess.
And that would be a yes.
It would be an I guess.
Alright. Yeah, if you want to stand around, stretch, just do not walk over here.
Ooh, I'm gonna get
just
you.
Walk over there. Don't start with me. I'm not doing this again. We waited till you were sober for a reason. Alright. Where is Jose Palamas located?
I don't know.
Truly? You don't know?
Truly. Switches safe houses every, what was it, 2 months? Paranoid dude.
2 months? Does he work with anybody?
Can't go down the list. There's 1,000 drug makers, or what I was. I was in charge of them.
Oh wait, let me rephrase my question. Does he have a boss?
No. Not that I am aware
Not a
of.
boss? Okay. Does he have somebody who is a higher up under him?
What do you mean?
For example, president, vice president. Does he have a vice president of his quote-unquote company?
Moi.
You. Okay. So you're the vice president of this country.
Not of a country.
Does the name... of the, sorry.
Company,
My
or,
words mixed up.
well, I mean,
Of the company, yes.
of the, as he likes to
Of
call
the
it,
business.
empire.
Okay. Does the name... Sorry, let me find it here. Pancho Dominguez ring a bell?
Not off the top of my head. Oh, hold up.
Okay.
No. That is that former U.S. Navy that he about killed and works for him now.
So he does work for somebody.
No, Pancho Dominguez works for Palamas, my uncle.
Oh, wait. So you're the vice president. What is Pancho in the rankings, if you had to give him a rank of sorts?
Under me,
It's but higher than
Vice-
everybody else, correct?
yeah, vice president. I'm the president. He's the captain, leader, whatever.
So let me rephrase it like this: you have, for example, are you familiar with how presidential stuff works, correct? How the ranks go,
Not necessarily.
sort of. Oh, yeah. I'll say it like this: you have the president, who is
My uncle, Palomas, Jose,
okay. You have the vice president, who is,
me.
and you're saying Poncho is sort of a team leader. He leads everybody else, but he's not higher than you two, correct?
No. He's higher.
No.
He's lead of the armed guards that guard our facilities. I'm in
So
charge.
he's the armor, but well, not the armor, but he's the combat manager.
Yes.
We'll call it that. Okay.
And I'm in charge of the methamphetamine production team.
So does your uncle just kind of run every aspect? He does a little bit here, a little bit there, kind of bounces
Yeah.
from job to job. Okay. Right.
He's more of
Do you have any?
Go. What?
Oh, please continue. Please continue. Please continue.
He's more of a watch commander in your type of
Watch commander?
states.
Or how you would say a supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
Supervisor.
He does all the paperwork, manages who we sell to, manages how many go.
Paperwork for drugs.
Like how many people we have to sell, how much money we made. He's in charge of all that stuff. Yeah, I get the point.
So he's in charge of the economics.
Matt, I don't know. I dropped out of college. Big words. Why do you think I'm a?
He's in charge of money management. He's managing his company's money or his empire's money.
That and who we sell to, who we don't sell to, how
Mhm.
many he sends to sell to somebody, how many armed
Jesus.
guards he sells to protect us. Which I know this is going to be released to everybody. Everybody, I know you're going to see this, Uncle. Do not come for me. And I really wish you would have sent more armed guards with me at my warehouse. That would have been nice.
Let's focus on me and you. Don't mind that. Just kind of
The camera
Yeah.
that decides my fate.
okay. Anyway, next question: Does your family have any connections to anybody in, perchance, Mexico or in the mountains of Colorado,
No.
or both?
Well, I mean, yeah,
No.
we have connections in Mexico. We're from there.
Mm-hmm.
But the mountains of Colorado,
Right.
where'd you pull that from?
I can't tell you too much, but we have reason to believe that your uncle may be in a warehouse in that area. And that's where we are going next to try to find him, or attempt to find him.
Okay.
I'm telling you this because I have no doubt in my mind that you won't be able to contact... I mean, seeing your relationship in the past, you talk every, what, we'll say 6 months, just giving him a status update and nothing more?
Let's
Or you
best
talk
believe...
privately with your uncle?
No. No. I hate
You don't talk
him.
privately. But, okay.
So,
Just in it for the money? Or are you in it for the murder, the chase,
well,
the hunt?
I'm in it because he killed my dad and said I was next if I didn't. And then I kind of grew to like the job, just not the boss. You know how when... I bet you have crappy higher-ups. But the job's nice.
Mhm. I'm not going to comment on that because I could lose my job, but I see where you're coming from, yes.
You'd lose your job if I made a comment. I'd lose my... Anyway.
Anyway, you said you had a connection in Mexico. Would this just be from selling mostly there, or would it be possibly a warehouse setup or a big area in Mexico?
This isn't going to help you much. We have 16 warehouses in Mexico and along the Mexican-U.S. border.
Jesus Christ.
We have over
87
warehouses throughout the United States and 30 in Mexico.
So a total of, if my math isn't wrong, 107, 110, 117. So
I think so.
you said 80 and 30, yes?
87 and 30.
730. Yeah, so 117 warehouses.
Mm-hmm.
Is that approximate to what you have seen on papers, or is that just what you've been told?
I've seen 30 of them in real life, the ones in Mexico. I've seen 10 here,
Mhm.
and then the rest I've just been told about that are for the higher-ups business meetings, yada yada.
Okay. So your uncle has meetings of sorts, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you know where these meetings take place, or is it different, just like his warehouse?
different.
Okay.
Like I said,
Does your uncle have a...
paranoid
Please,
dude.
if I interrupt you, please continue. Sorry. Just if I interrupt you, please continue speaking for the evidence in the camera.
Like I said,
I just
paranoid
wanted
dude.
to say...
If it weren't,
Mhm.
if I hadn't learned anything from him, I wouldn't be here. Let's be honest. If I would have moved, you wouldn't have found me. Anyway,
We're about done here with the first interview. I do want to present you something.
Stay close.
We got this from the scene of the crime. You'll of course be familiar with it. No, leave it on the table.
not allowed to touch.
I mean, it's empty, but either way, you're not. I would prefer if you wouldn't. All right, the thing to your right. What is that, and how do you use it?
Thing to my right. This.
The red cap. Yes.
Can I pick it up? Demonstrate. Since it's empty.
Um,
Not gonna
Don't-
poke myself.
poke yourself with
I
it.
won't.
Yeah, just explain for the camera.
Needle.
If you want.
Take off cap. Sharp. You take this. Do you have like clippers or a knife of some sort?
Just give kind of a visual.
Knife.
Okay.
And then you switch hands. Ready.
Oh,
Usually
is the
there's
green
like
thing?
3
So-
more drugs. Depends.
depends. Okay. So you're telling me that all the red thing is simply an injector. It doesn't have any drugs of it.
Wait, whoa, hey, I'm
Doesn't
telling
have
you
any-
what it is.
Drugs of its own. So you're tasting. Okay.
No, it didn't taste
Please
it.
just remember.
Smelled.
You are on video for the DA.
I know.
So this will.
My drugs don't give off. They don't get you high by smell. They have to be injected via bloodstream. That's a mix of marijuana and cocaine. What was in there?
So all we have you on is for methamphetamine. So how long have you been making this other stuff?
What other stuff? I have 13 products that I've been told to. Oh.
Holy crap. We have 2 more from the crime scene that were different. If you can identify what those are for me.
These aren't open. Could you kindly take a knife, slice them? Just that top part with no green. Thank you. Do you know if any of these used to glow?
I think that one in your hand glows, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one would be a mix of rum, not really drug, viper venom, and ox tissue.
Ox tissue as in skin of ox.
Yes.
I'll ask you about that in a sec after you identify the other one.
Oh, this one's just coke.
Just go. I'm not gonna ask you to identify all 13. I'm just gonna ask you, are these your top 3? And if so, what
Those
order?
2. These
These
mix. Those 2, and
The
then
mixed
with,
ones.
Yes. So, you take that one, mix it with the rum, ox, and piper venom. Then you suck that up, drizzle a little bit of the cocaine and marijuana on the tip for an initial, hit. And that's our
I
best-selling
don't know. I
one.
don't do drugs.
Oh.
Alright, sorry, I'm just gonna circle back to this one. I'm not gonna put it too close to you since I don't really know what's gonna happen, but this one right here, you said is what?
Viper venom, rum, ox tissue, and cocaine.
That's it? Cocaine. So how exactly does a person get the... This is your number one, correct?
One of them. Yeah.
All right. Later after this interview is over, I will get you to make some files explaining all your other ones. How exactly does somebody get higher on that than, per se, this one right here?
Can I stand up and show you real quick?
Come stick
I'm not
with
gonna
me.
get myself high nor you.
Yeah. Do
Okay.
you need the injector to show?
Yes, I would
Or-
like it. Okay. I can't reach. Alright. So, can you hand me that other one? Cocaine and marijuana.
Oh,
Hand me
yes.
that one, please. Okay. So. You put that one in there. Then when these two mix, creates that glowing effect.
Okay.
So clearly that one's one of mine that I've already mixed. That's why it glows. These two connected glow. Those other two, do not mix these, whatever, without me.
What will happen if they mix? If you
If
don't mind me
these
asking?
two mix unproportionally, A, leak a biochemical gas, fun. Or two, absolutely nothing, if you get the proportions right.
All right,
But
so
this one with
question
either
on all
of them, good.
All right. So, circle back to the question I asked you. How exactly does that get you the most high compared to the other two?
So,
Is it something to do with the
those-
Viper Venom, the Ox?
those
tissue?
three mixed together is what gets you high. You don't get high. Well, I mean, the other two, it's coke and marijuana, but that's all of them combined is what does the trick.
Mhm. Right. You can
That's
just leave that on the table for us.
special
we'll make sure we
formula.
look at it. Okay. Here, I'll take that from you. Thank you. Put that in evidence bag. So, all of them mixed together just kind of create this special high.
Yep.
Got it. All right. Last question, and this one is going to be more interpersonal. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm cleaning this off so we don't have to worry about them. All right. Sensitive topic here, but what is your current relationship with your sons, Don and John Palamas?
I haven't talked to him in 3 years.
All right, so now you're lying to me. We have pictures of you from just as soon as last year with them at a Christmas festival. So
Has it been that
what
long?
really happened with your relationship?
Well, decided she didn't like me, wanted the kids, took the kids, bada bing, bada boom, even though she's more of a druggie than I am.
Mm-hmm. And what's your wife's name again? Just for the record, so we know exactly who we're talking about.
Sam. Always a dude name.
Maiden
don't like
last
it.
name. Do you
Oh.
know or do you not?
Not now.
Not now.
No, she's been married 3 times since that
Jeez.
picture. I dodged
okay.
a bullet, right?
Okay. So Christmas of 2020, I think it's 3, maybe closer to 2022, which was only about a year or two ago. You were seen at a Christmas carnival with one son. You were seeing it with Dawn. Where was your other son? Where was John at the time?
John probably did something his mother didn't like at home. I would assume.
Do you have any recollection of this night that I'm talking about, or do you only remember 2 or 3 years ago?
2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember.
Fine. Do
All
you think
I
at
know
this time
is
you were doing
Sam, not by will. Sam injected me when I wasn't looking, passed out, woke up in my house where you caught me a few days later.
So this was the first time you were arrested on charges. Yeah, and I can confirm, for the recording, I can confirm the first time that we arrested him was because he had some assault charges pressed against him, and we later found the amphetamine still in his system He didn't testify to not using them, and his wife didn't say that he didn't use them, so we put the charge on him. So the first time was your wife, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, the only reason she claims I hit her, because I did, because she tried to stick me with something I didn't know.
Right. You've been arrested 3 times prior. More importantly, the third time, right before your current arrest. The third time, you were arrested on not only weapon possession, but, if I'm getting this right, you went to a store in a mall, talked to a guy about some stuff, and you said, quote, "If you don't give me what I'm looking for, I swear I will kill you and your entire family. Don't play with me, I know where you live." And then he proceeded to read out his address and put the guy in a chokehold. And eventually the dude passed out, and we found you and him later. You had a weapon on you at the time. I believe it was a Glock 19, if I'm mistaken.
Glock 22C with a switch.
Glock 22C. Did you make that one Did you put the switch on it by yourself, or are you
Nope.
Are you referring to the Glock 17C?
Glock 17C, my bad.
Glock 17. Okay. Yeah, we found that with you. Were you doped up at the time, or was that a sober event?
Sober. He took my drugs on my way to give him to my uncle. If I didn't get him back, he and me would both be dead.
You do know that he is okay now, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware.
Stopped working at the mall.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know I said last question, but this is actually the last question.
But one sec, can I say something?
Yes, yeah.
Between me and you and whoever's watching that, I'm not a drug. I have to test the product, but outside of work, don't like them. I can't do them.
So you just do it as a part of the job?
Mm-hmm. And when I threatened I would shoot myself if you didn't give me another hit, that was because I would rather take the fall for having no drugs and claiming they weren't done, instead of having them on me and potentially leading you guys to Palomas.
Alright, well, either way, we've ended up here, and
yeah, that didn't really work, did it?
As you may know, the footage of my helmet was sent to the DA. I did put in a good word about your cooperation, and they said they would put that in recommendation. And I will be there to testify, to put in a good word at your court case. Other than that, I'll talk to you about this outside of right now.
Another thing, I didn't want to shoot you.
From my understanding of what you've told me right now, if you didn't attempt to defend yourself defend yourself, we would have both been dead eventually.
Well, all of us are going to die eventually, officer. Some of us sooner than others.
Mm-hmm. Alright, last question, and then we will do some stuff off script for you. Do you currently, since your uncle has ties to the cartel, are you currently supposed to be, or are currently as just a side gig, monitoring anybody's movements or anything that did something against you or against Palomas, perhaps?
This might get us both killed, but your watch commander, we've had eyes on him for years. And you, we've watched you for 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Just
if you don't mind me asking, just kind of a personal, I'm not too worried personally. I've made my deal with God, so if I die, I die, whatever. Anyway, is there a reason that you're watching Watch Commander and, more importantly, in my opinion, me?
Well, Watch Commander and Detective, both very high up. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting close to you. Or close to... You guys weren't getting close to him.
Okay. And you did say 2 weeks, correct?
2 weeks, but let's be honest, I didn't check in every day. It was more like 5 days.
Okay. And you were told about this when I got promoted to detective recently, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And that's my last question for right now. I will put you back in your holding cell. I will send this to the DA.
Hey, come follow me.
Thank you very much. Just walk down those stairs and to your right, and they'll get you. I'm gonna finish up the recording here. Thank you very much. Like I said, today's date is May 9th, 2024. It is now 18:10. From what I've gathered, as you can see, I have the transcript recorded from my laptop, and yeah, I'm leaving everything here as evidence that it was used. If I can pull this camera down, there we go. The amphetamines or the drugs are right there, and everything else is set up properly. I am Detective Gonzalez, and this was interrogation number 1, and there will probably be another one tomorrow.
Yo, detective.
Thank you.
You low-key locked my cell. Can't get in.
Low key, bro? Okay, go on. You can cut it. You can cut it.